Share on Pinterest. It's hard to say where the term death grip syndrome originated, though it's often credited to sex columnist Dan Savage. It refers to the desensitization of nerves in the penis due to frequently masturbating in a very specific way, with a tight grip, for example. As a result, you have a hard time climaxing without recreating that one very specific move. Is it real? Death grip syndrome isn't officially recognized as a medical condition. The majority of the evidence online is anecdotal, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Some experts believe that death grip syndrome is a subset of delayed ejaculation, DEA, which is a recognized form of erectile dysfunction. Plus, the whole idea of the penis being desensitized due to too much stimulation isn't new. Hyperstimulation leading to decreased sensitivity in the penis isn't new. Research shows that a person who gets more pleasure from masturbating than from other types of sex is more likely to continue deep-rooted habits, including unique masturbation techniques. This leads to a vicious cycle in which a person needs to increase the force of masturbation to counteract declining sensitivity. In layman's terms, the more you do it, the more numbed your penis gets, and the faster and harder you have to stroke to be able to feel it. Over time, this may be the only way you can have an orgasm. It's reversible. There isn't a lot of research available on death grip syndrome specifically, but people have reported reversing or curing it. According to information on Sex Info, run by the University of California, Santa Barbara, there are several techniques that can help you recondition your sensitivity levels during sexual stimulation. Take a break. Start out by taking a week-long break from any kind of sexual stimulation, including masturbation. Ease back in. Over the next 3 weeks, you can gradually start masturbation again, slowly increasing the frequency. During these 3 weeks, let your sexual urges lead to erections naturally without having to lend a hand. It may sound counterintuitive, given that jerking off is what may have got you here in the first place. But this process is supposed to help you relearn how to savor and enjoy stimulation. Change up your technique. Changing your technique is key. It's not just about loosening your forceful grip, but also trying slower, gentler strokes. You'll need to experiment with different sensations to break yourself of the habit of only being able to come with certain moves. You can also try using different types of lubes and incorporating sex toys. If you still feel like you aren't quite back to your previous sensitivity after 3 weeks, give yourself a bit more time. If these techniques don't work and you're in a relationship, a conversation with your partner is in order if you want another shot without medical intervention. If you have a partner, talking to your partner can help ease some of your anxiety around sex, which is another issue that can interfere with sexual drive and function. After you've gotten the masturbation thing down, try doing it until you're about to come, then switch to another type of sex with your partner. This can help get you used to the sensation of climaxing with, or around the same time as, your partner. What else could it be? If you're only able to get off by masturbating or are having trouble climaxing at all, there could be another issue at play. Age sensitivity in your penis tends to decrease with age. Low testosterone is another age-related issue that can affect penile sensitivity. As you age, your body produces less testosterone, which is the hormone responsible for your sex drive, sperm production, and more. Low testosterone can lead to low libido, mood changes, and make you less responsive to sexual stimulation. Medical conditions that damage nerves can affect the feeling in your penis and make it harder for you to feel pleasure. Nerve damage is called neuropathy and it's usually associated with another condition, including diabetes, multiple sclerosis, Peyronie's disease, stroke, hypothyroidism, medications. Certain medications can cause delayed orgasm or ejaculation. For instance, sexual side effects from antidepressants are very common. Antidepressants, particularly selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, have been shown to cause delayed orgasm and low libido. Some medications also cause neuropathy, which could affect the penis. These include certain cancer drugs, heart and blood pressure medications, anticonvulsants, antibiotics, alcohol, psychological issues. It's no secret that what's going on in your head can affect what's going on between your legs. Your emotions and psychological conditions can make it harder to get aroused or have an orgasm. Stress, anxiety, and depression are some common ones. If you're having problems in your relationship, that could also take a toll on your sex life. It may also explain why you might get more pleasure out of a solo sesh than sex with your partner. Sex-related fear and anxiety have also been linked to delayed orgasm and difficulty enjoying partnered sex. Some known triggers of sex-related fear and anxiety include fear of getting your partner pregnant, fear of hurting your partner during sex, childhood sexual abuse, sexual trauma, repressive sexual religion or education. When to see a doctor if you're concerned about the impact that masturbation is having on your sex life, consider reaching out to your healthcare provider or sex therapist. You'll definitely want to get an expert opinion if you don't see any improvement after trying techniques to reverse your symptoms. Continue to experience delayed ejaculation or trouble climaxing with a partner. Have a medical condition, such as diabetes. The bottom line: masturbation isn't a bad thing. It's totally natural and even beneficial. If you think you might have death grip syndrome, there are ways to change the habits that got you there. Adrienne Santos Longhurst is a freelance writer and author who has written extensively on all things health and lifestyle for more than a decade. When she's not holed up in her writing shed researching an article or off interviewing health professionals, she can be found frolicking around her beach town with husband and dogs in tow, or splashing about the lake trying to master the stand-up paddleboard.